we're going to switch gears and move on to cones to solve some problems. A restaurant sells smoothies in two sizes. Which size is a better deal? So we can say they sell a large smoothie for $5.89 and a small smoothie for $3.49. Well, this is the cheaper smoothie, right? But this smoothie is bigger. So how do you know what the better deal is? We want to figure out what's the price per cubic centimeter. I can see that we're in centimeters. So that's essentially what we want to figure out is what is the price per cubic centimeter. Whichever one has a lower price per cubic centimeter, that's going to be the better deal. So if we look at our smoothies, these are in the shapes of cones. You know, it's about the shape of a cone. So let's take a look at the large cone. We have, if we were to draw it, we've got a circular top coming down like this. We know that this is 10 centimeters in diameter. We're going to want the radius, so the radius will be half of that. Radius is 5. And then what they told us was this measurement right here is 15. Well, that is not the height of the cone. I guess, oh, by the way, and what I said was the price per cubic centimeter. We're going to find the volume of each one. Our volume formula for a cone is 1/3 times the area of the base, which is a circle, so pi r squared, times the height. So we need the height of the cone. The height of the cone is going to go, it can't be slanted like this. It has to be perpendicular to the base. So in this case, the height is right here. We know this is 15. We know our radius is 5. It is a perpendicular right angle right there. So let's use Pythagorean theorem to find the height of this cone. So Pythagorean theorem, we would have 5 squared plus h squared, h is our height, equals 15 squared. So 25 plus h squared equals 225. H squared equals 200 if we subtract 25 from both sides, square root, and we will go ahead and use an height rounded to the nearest tenth of 14.1 centimeters. So now we can find the volume of the large cone. Volume of the large cone is 1/3 times the area of the base, which is pi r squared. Pi times our radius is 5 squared times the height of the cone, which is 14.1. We multiply that out and we get a volume of 369.1 centimeters cubed. So that's the volume of the large cone. All right, so let's do the same idea. Now let's find the volume of the small cone. So if we look at the small cone, we've got, same idea. Our small smoothie is going to be in the shape of a cone. If we were to draw that, here's our circular top, here's the cone. In this one, we are told that the diameter is 7 centimeters. So the radius will be half of that. Our radius is 3.5. And then we know that this is 12 centimeters on the side. We need the height, which is going to be perpendicular to the base. So we'll use Pythagorean theorem on this one to find the height. So 3.5 squared plus h squared equals 12 squared. 3.5 squared is 12.25 plus h squared equals 12 squared is 144. Let's subtract 12.25 from both sides. We get here we go, 131.75. And then when you square root both sides, we get a height of 11.5 centimeters. So now we can find the volume of our small smoothie, which is in the shape of a cone. So volume equals 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. So 1/3 area of the base is pi r squared, so pi times 3.5 squared times the height, which is 11.5. Oh, kind of squeezing that in. All right, when we calculate that, we get a volume of 147.5 centimeters cubed. All right, so yes, the smaller smoothie is going to have a smaller volume. We knew that was going to happen. But we want to know is what is the price per cubic inch? So the large smoothie costs $5.89. So we're going to take that $5.89 and divide by the volume of 369.1 centimeters cubed. That gets us about, it's going to be a dollars per centimeter cube type of answer. 0.016 per cubic centimeter. All right, so let's do the same thing for the small smoothie. That one cost $3.49. Let's divide it by its volume of 147.5, and that gives us 0.024 per centimeters cubed. All right, so the question we're being asked is, which size is a better deal? Well, if you just look at the price per cubic centimeter, this one's cheaper. This is just 0.016, where this one is almost twice as expensive as this one, 0.024. So the large size costs less per cubic centimeter, so the large size is the better deal. So large smoothie equals better deal.